Hello. In Act 4, Scene 2, even though the action seems to be rolling pretty quickly at this point, it speeds up even more. The friar told Juliet, like, go home, tell your parents you will marry Paris. And then he tells her she's going to take the potion. The potion's going to put her in a coma. And when they go to wake her for the ceremony, she'll be quote-unquote dead, and they'll bury her. The friar is going to contact Romeo by sending the letter with another friar. And then Romeo's going to come home. Juliet's going to wake up 42 hours after she takes the potion, and then Romeo and Juliet will go to Mantua. That is the plan. Okay, so Juliet arrives home, and they are making preparations for her upcoming wedding to Paris at the beginning of this scene. And, like, her dad asks, where's Juliet? Did she go to confession at Friar Lawrence's? And the nurse says yes. And Capulet says, that's good. Maybe he can talk some sense into her on page 1. Okay, and then page 2, the nurse says, see where she comes from shrift with merry look. So she's coming back from confession and she has a smile on her face. Juliet says, her dad asks, where have you been? And Juliet says, where I have learned me to repent the sin of disobedient opposition to you and your behests, and am enjoined by holy Lawrence to fall prostrate here to beg your pardon. Pardon, I beseech you. Henceforward, I am ever ruled by you. So forgive me for disobeying you. From here on out, I will do everything you wish. And Capulet says, oh, that's such wonderful news. Go tell the county, go tell Paris that we should have the ceremony tomorrow. And it's Tuesday. So now instead of Juliet marrying Paris on Thursday, she's supposed to marry Paris on Wednesday, which is tomorrow. And so every element of the plan gets more compressed, and the friar has less time to get a message to Romeo, and so everything gets more high stakes because the time is so short. It's like, you know, Tuesday afternoon, and Juliet has to take the potion tonight, unless she's going to marry Paris tomorrow, which she's not, but her dad moves the wedding up to tomorrow, Wednesday. Okay. Juliet says at the bottom of page 2, nurse, will you go with me to my closet to help me sort such needful ornaments as you think fit to furnish me tomorrow? So, will you go with me to my room and we'll figure out what I should wear to the ceremony? They wouldn't have had a special wedding dress. They would have just worn, like, their best dress. Lady Capulet says, let's wait till Thursday on the top of page 3. There is time enough. So, yeah, her mom asks her dad to wait another day. And Capulet says, nope, we're going to church tomorrow. And Juliet and the nurse leave, and Lady Capulet says, we shall be short in our provision, 'tis now near night. So it's like already late in the day. We're not going to be ready for a wedding tomorrow. And Capulet says, tush, I will stir about, and all things shall be well. I warrant thee, wife. So don't worry. I'll stay up tonight, and I'll take care of things. I'll make sure everything's ready. Capulet says, go thou to Juliet, help to deck up her. I'll not to bed tonight. Let me alone. I'll play the housewife for this once. Lady Capulet says, okay, what ho, they are all forced. So all the servants are off doing other things. I guess I will walk myself to County Paris to prepare him up against tomorrow. My heart is wondrous light, since this wayward same wayward girl is so reclaimed. So they feel like Juliet's come back to them and they have her back as their daughter. Because the fight between Juliet and her dad was so stressful and bad. And so they're happy because they think Juliet is back. But of course we know she's really not. And she's preparing to take the potion and leave them. So I'm going to go ahead and close here. I'll probably just ask one question. The scenes get really short because the action is falling so quickly. So things are moving very, very quickly at this point. So I will call it on this one. I'll see you in the next one.